Hello everyone, welcome to Ultrazoneplus Plus, and today's topic is the methods of deriving a hypothesis in epidemiology. So, as we know that all the science branches are involving the hypothetic methods like deriving a hypothesis method. So, first of all, let's start. What are the different methods of deriving a hypothesis in epidemiology? So, the first one is the method of difference. So, what is the method of difference? It is the frequency of a disease that differ in two different circumstances, and a factor is present in one but absent in others. Then a factor may be susceptible of being a causal agent or a factor. So if we explain it, so we can say that if the frequency of a disease is higher at one place, means if a disease is present in higher frequency at one place and the factor is also present at that place, then we can say that this factor is the most commonly the cause of that disease. And similarly, at other place, if the factor is absent and the disease is also absent, then we can say that that was the factor which is the causal agent and that caused the disease. So let's we talk about the example. If we have two wards in a hospital and both contains the gas heater and both contains the heaters, and it's the winter season, so one wards contain the electric heater while the other contain the gas heater. As we know that the gas heater produces CO, which decreases the O2 level, while the electric heater don't produce these toxic substances. So the patients in the ward with gas heater will cause suffocation and many other disease. And the second one is the method of agreement. If a factor is common to a number of different circumstances in which a disease is present, then the factor may be a cause of disease. So in easy wording, we can say that if the factor is common in different places, like two places, and both the places contains that factor, and a disease is also present in that place where these factors are present, so we can say that this is the causal factors which cause the disease. And for better understanding, we can give an example of the pollen season, which is a common of allergic season. The pollen areas where trees are present in large number and pollination occur, and wind also disperses the pollen, which offers people with the allergy, and that allergic patients which is going to decrease with the decrease in the pollen as the pollen seasons goes off. And the third one is the method of concomitant variation. This method involves the season of factors, means frequency of which varies continuously with the frequency of a disease in different circumstances. So we can say that it involves two substances in which these substances interrelate with one another. Like if the factor increases, then disease will also increase. So we can say that the disease and factors are directly proportional to each other in this case. And we can give example of the smog, as the smog affects the eyes, and these contain harmful chemicals which irritates the eye and also affect the respiratory systems like a throat. So with the increase in smoke, eye infection increases, and with the reduction of smoke, eye infection also decreases. And the second example we can give here is the massive transportation of animals during different events. Increase in skin infections, as some animals get injured during the loading or some during fight, and the transfer of animals from different areas in the same transports, as some have lesions which spread to the other animals and normal animals. So we can say that the method of concomitant variation, in which the factor and the disease directly proportional to each other. And the last one is the method of analogy, in which we compare the two diseases like one new and the other is old, in which one is the poorly understood and the well understood, and maybe both of these diseases caused by the same factor. So we make a comparison between them, as a dengue fever is a vector-borne disease which is caused by a mosquito, and it causes fever and red blood cell destruction and general weakness. And after some time got another disease with the same symptoms as Congo virus, which is also vector-borne disease and leads to the destruction of RBCs and the weakness. And also malaria is a vector-borne disease cause RBC destruction, but with some of the difference from the Congo and dengue virus, and that differences are the malaria is not continuous and the life cycles don't contain the phases. So in short, we can say that we make a comparison between well understood disease with a poorly understood disease in order to diagnose.